fast forward and it's late at night. I look over to make sure my brother's sleeping. Tim, you up, Tim? I look closer and my brother's dead asleep. Next, I check my parents' door to make sure it's closed. Perfect. Tim's sleeping, mom and dad are locked in. Now it's game time. So I got to the bathroom, picked up the lotion. Ew, why is it so sticky? Then it hit me. Growing up, there was nothing better than having a little brother. See, being the only child sucks. I remember my first few years without a sibling being the loneliest moments of my life. It was so bad I had to beg my parents to have sex just so I could have a little brother. And from the day my brother was born, the man became my first stop. I can't tell you how many times my brother and I fought. We fought over clothes, toys, food, the TV remote, video games, sports. We damn near fought over everything. But the thing is, for some reason, the more you fight your brother, the closer you become. To this day, my brother and I are best friends. But being the older sibling isn't always fun. You get blamed for everything. Anytime something went wrong, my parents would blame me. And half the time, it was my sneaky little brother. See, my brother copied everything I did, but I had to hand it to him. The man was a savage. He always knew when and how to get away with it. Which brings us to the day my brother spent $500 watching dirty videos. Now, if you didn't know, my younger brother is Timeless Tim, an animator just like myself. Check out his channel in case you haven't. See, a short while back, Tim told his story on how he spent $500 watching adult videos. But I'm here to tell my side of the story. That's where this story begins. See, growing up, my family barely took vacations. I would always beg my parents to take us to the beach, but my parents would always turn me down because they couldn't afford it. But on this one summer, my dreams came true. So one morning I was chilling in my room. My mom comes in.
Guess what, Lim?
What is it, Mom?
We're going to the beach.
I was so excited. This was my first trip to the beach. So I got to my brother's room. Yo, Tim, guess what?
I know. Mom said we're going to the beach.
So we packed our bags, got on a plane, flew all the way to the beach, and got to our hotel. And I couldn't believe it. We were staying at a 4-star, all-inclusive resort. Bam! Everything was free. The food was free, the drinks were free, the entertainment was free. What more could you ask for? Now, since my bro and I were a little too big to stay with our parents, we got the suite with 2 rooms. One room for my brother and I, and the other for my parents. Now, the first night, everyone got to bed, and halfway through the night, I woke up to get something to drink. I got to the kitchen, poured a little water, and that's when I heard noises coming from my parents' bedroom. What's that? So I get a little closer, put my ear against the bedroom door, and oh my God, my parents were working on baby number 3. Do you know how horrible it feels to hear your mom and dad cooking? I had to hold my mouth to keep me from throwing up. Next thing I know, I'm rushing to the bathroom and letting it all out. Oh my God, that was so nasty. I'm never having sex. So I got back to bed, got a pillow, and put it over my head so I didn't have to hear my parents. The next day, we got up nice and early, and my mom's like,
How was your night, sweetie?
I couldn't even look my mom in the eye. I was so embarrassed. The whole time, I kept having flashbacks of my parents getting busy. So I go, it was a nightmare.
Really? What happened?
I heard, never mind. So we got downstairs, laid out on the beach, played in the pool, and my brother and I got tired and returned to our room. Now remember, these were the times before smartphones. So the only fun thing to do in the room was to watch TV. So my brother goes to take a shower. I turn on the TV, and that's when I noticed something interesting. See, the TV was on the adult channel. My brother made the biggest mistake. This fool forgot to change the channel before turning off the TV. See, the previous day, I happened to walk in on my brother watching TV. At first glance, I didn't know what he was doing, but now it all made sense. So I looked closer, and the title read Booty and the Beast. Now, I seen Beauty and the Beast as a kid, but Booty and the Beast? This has gotta be good. So I click on the movie, and sweet baby Jesus of Mary and Joseph. I couldn't believe my eyes. My heart dropped. Is that a cat? My throat dried up. My eyes got wider. I was seeing positions I didn't even think were possible. Damn, I need some lotion. But then I heard the shower turn off. Dang it, Tim's coming. So I turned off the TV and played it off like nothing happened. Now my plan was simple. Wait until my brother fell asleep late at night and then watch the videos. So fast forward and it's late at night. I look over to make sure my brother's sleeping. Tim, you up, Tim? I look closer and my brother's dead asleep. Next, I check my parents' door to make sure it's closed. Perfect. Tim's sleeping, mom and dad are locked in. Now it's game time. So I got to the bathroom, picked up the lotion. Ew, why is it so sticky? Then it hit me. Oh God! So I dropped the lotion, washed my hands, and decided to go raw. So I got back to the TV, turned it on, put on Sleeping Booty, and yo boy started cooking. I cooked so hard I nearly passed out from dehydration. Wow, her boobs are even bigger than all the girls in the school. Oh, thank you, God. So, the whole night I kept watching video after video after video up until I fell asleep. And for the last few nights, I did it over and over and over again up until the last day. Now, my stupid brain didn't know each video cost money. Now, remember, my brother was watching videos during the day and I at night, which means the room was getting charged double the price. So fast forward and it's the last day. My brother and I are chilling in the room, and then my dad comes blasting through the door. He pulls out a sheet of paper and goes,
Who did this?
Now my pops is cool, calm, and collective, but when he raises his voice, you better speak up. So I look closer. Oh my God, it's the videos I'd been watching the previous nights. Now I'm shook. I didn't know what to do. Do I tell on myself and hope to not get whooped? Or say nothing? Right before acting, something inside me was like, I gotta throw Tim under the bus. See, it's like I said, I love my brother. But if I had to choose on a whooping between me or him, I'm going with him. So I go, Dad, Tim did it. Now my brother's shook. He couldn't believe I ratted him out. So he goes,
No, Lem did it.
Now my dad's confused. Who does he believe? So my dad looks us both deep into our eyes and goes,
Okay, you both win. But I tell you what, since you've spent $500, you'll both go without the internet until you pay me back.
I couldn't believe it. We both had to go 6 months with no internet. But at the same time, I was happy I didn't get a beating. But then my dad goes,
And you both will have to sleep with each other in the same room.
Oh, hell no. I love my brother, but I hated sleeping in the same bed as him. So we got back home, and for the next few months, my brother and I slept with each other until my dad let us loose. And you know what's funny? To this day, both my brother and my dad never knew I watched half of the dirty videos. It's like they say, sometimes real G's gotta move in silence like lasagna. So, more of the story. Words can satisfy your mind, but silence satisfies your soul.
But you haven't been watching it?
I told you, like, come on.
You haven't been watching it.
No, I told you.
Nah, let me check your history, bro.
I mean, you don't have to check it. You already seen it.
No. Let me check your history.
I don't think you need to.
Cause I don't see nothing sus yet.
I don't think you need to check it. It's cool.
Let me check your history.
See, look, everything.
Bro, he has not been watching it?
I told y'all. Like, I can't underestimate me. Like, come on.
You ain't